Hi, I hope your day is going well. Um, this is a part of sort of an ongoing series of observations. I have a theory that the plane or the universe we're in likes to joke. And if you notice in your day something really bizarre and outlandish happens that it just is like very weird, that's the universe as a field we're in playing with you. I've always felt like God had a sense of humor, and I'm not even assigning it to God. He may be, above all that. But what we're in, the matrix or whatever you want to call it, does like to joke occasionally, and I don't know why. A good example is, how everyone sees the numbers 1111. Well, that's not my number. The number I always get is 420. I don't smoke marijuana, and I keep telling Dale, I say, is this a sign from God? He wants me to fire one up, or, should we burn one down together, Lord? But, I don't know, but it is the number I get. The one that came to me just a little while ago when for various, I don't know why, but it did, and I thought this will be one of the first ones I share, is we used to go to Disney World a lot. I've been to Disney World in Florida 3 times. And when my children were really little, I've got 3 kids, and it was the older 2 that were really little. The third one wasn't born yet. And of all the rides, we get on, most of the time, no problem. You go through the rides, you enjoy the park, whatever. Well, the one ride that we get on that gets stuck, and we're stuck for almost an hour and a half, it's a small world. Okay, we're in the middle of this building that they've converted to. It's a small world, and we're in these teacups. And there's little characters, little cartoon characters, singing at the top of their lungs while we're sitting there trapped and stuck in this ride singing, "It's a small world after all. It's a small world," over and over and over again for an hour and a half. Now, if that is not the universe having fun with people, and in that particular case, me, I don't know what else it possibly could be. So, I'll give you one more. It's a little one. Someone took a picture of me. We were at a wedding reception, and I thought, oh, this is great. I'm all dolled up. I'm gussied, And so I was sitting there smiling, and when we looked at the picture, in the background, there was, I'm not kidding you, a 500-pound man walking in the background. And it was like, oh, this, and I immediately knew, I thought, that's the universe playing, Not that there's anything wrong with being 500 pounds. Body acceptance, people, body acceptance. But in that particular instance, I just busted out laughing. I thought, no, oh my. I've got tons. I always say millions. I do not have millions. I have not lived long enough, although I've lived a long time. I have not lived long enough to have millions of experiences in anything. But I've got enough, and I'll share more later on. I just thought those were just funny. And if you've got some weird synchronistic or coincidental or just impossibly silly experiences that you'd like to share, please put them in the comments. Because if you start noticing this stuff, it starts to just be like, what is this place? It's one big joke in some cases. And when it's at its best, that's when it's funny. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.